Hey guys, this is Mrs. Cutting, and today I'm going to go over with you how to find the area of a triangle. So please excuse all my scribbles. I had some dysfunctional whiteout, and yeah, just sorry my paper's a mess. Okay, so to find the area of a triangle, I am going to start by finding my base and my height. So I am looking for that 90-degree angle. So here this and this is coming together to make that 90-degree angle. So this is going to be my base, this is going to be my height. Now, if I were to just multiply base times height, I am finding the area of this whole parallelogram. Just base times height is also the base and the height of this parallelogram. So it's actually two of those triangles, which I don't want. I only want one of these triangles. So I am going to start out like I'm finding the area of a parallelogram. I'm going to do base times height, so 4 times 5. But then, because I only want one of those triangles and not both, I'm going to divide it by 2. So 4 times 5 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So my area is 10 square centimeters. I can write it with that little 2, or I can write it as SQCM. On this one, this little box is showing me that that's my 90-degree angle. So I'm going to highlight my base, highlight my height. Every triangle, every time, if I just do base times height, I'm finding the area of that whole parallelogram. So every triangle, every time, I need to divide by 2. So I'm going to do 6 times 6 is 36. Divided by 2 is 18. So my area is 18 square centimeters. I'm going to look at one more with you. So this time, and again, I apologize for the scribbles. I know this paper is a total mess. This is my base, and they showed me my height outside here. Sometimes when our triangle's so slanted, it's like you can't quite fit that height, because the height needs to go from the bottom all the way up to the top and show how tall it is. So I'm going to do base times height, 6 times 6. This is totally the same numbers as that one. So 6 times 6 divided by 2. Hey, it's still 18. So 18 square centimeters. So when I'm doing triangles, it is always base times height. That gives me the area of the whole parallelogram. Divided by 2 is the area of a triangle. Okay, on the other side of this paper, I have bases, and it's my job to draw in a corresponding height. So I'm going to highlight my base, and then I know that my height needs to make a 90-degree angle with the base, so I'm going to use an index card, because this index card already has a 90-degree angle on it. And it's going to look a little funny when I draw it like this, but I am going to set my index card so the edge of it is right along that base. Actually, I think I want to go this way. And then I'm going to trace it, and I need to make it as tall as my triangle. And then I'm going to put that little box to show that that's a 90-degree angle. So 2 things about the height. It needs to make a 90-degree angle or be perpendicular with the base, and it needs to show how tall the triangle is. So if you imagine for just a second that this is a little like triangle person. The height, isn't that cute? I think it's cute. The height goes from its feet all the way up to the tip top of its head. The height needs to show how tall it is. So one more I'm going to look at with you. This is my base. I'm going to put my index card on top of my base, or resting along my base. And I need to draw it at a 90-degree angle, so I'm going to follow my index card, and it needs to show how tall my little triangle person is from the bottom of its feet all the way up to the tip top of its head. All right, see you next time.